Hey, Yehuda. All day, good morning to you. Good morning to you as well, Ricky. Let's get this party started. Here comes the 8 o'clock scrum. Harold's Restaurant. Novavax, yeah, Coinbase. Let's have a look at MRO. I'm not seeing anything really jumping out at me saying trade me right now. Nothing worth trading right now. It's a bit of a tepid pre-market so far. Hey, Carol Kant. You lost on ASTR there, you heard? How did you manage to lose on that one? That was going up to a rate of knots. I don't trade these low price stocks, but when you did get the double horn, the double horns here, the double top, so it's down at the VWAP. It looks like it wanted to go again, so over 120. Yeah, I kind of, you lost in MLTS. Well, I managed to get 700 out of it. Where is it? But that double topped as well. So I told you, so it looks like it's ready to go again. This is Astra Space. Low price stock. MLTS looking like it's trying to go again. Right on the scanners, but no, it's not. That's just the scanners reporting poorly. You've got the devil horn there, which is a clear sign to get out once it broke back below the VWAP. It went up to $7. Once it pulled back below 6, you should never have lost on that. Even if you got in on this one, that's where you potentially should have lost. But on any of the others, no. Disney had earnings last night. Didn't pop up as much as I thought it might. I was good. Do you know what? I left it. I was 4K. I was still 4K down. I managed to get recover some of the losses to 4K yesterday, and I thought, do you know what? With some good earnings tonight, I'll get up early, and because I'm like 13 hours ahead of the market, but I'll get up early and I'll trade the earnings. And I had every intention of getting up for 5 o'clock to trade the earnings, and I slept through it. Oh, my bad. Oh, AMC, yeah, AMC had earnings last night as well, and I missed it. In your own time, AMC. But if you look at the action, pop and drop, move up. Well, you've got to take your profits quick. Move up, then very volatile candle, and the drop down. It's pretty much static on the closing price. I mean, you had the volatility around the earnings drop, but it didn't really do anything. In the grand scheme of things, if you're taking an options strangle or something on this, you'd be out of the money on both your puts and your calls. So AMC didn't really do anything. You'd still be out of the money. If you're looking for something to happen at the bow today. Otherwise you're selling it for a loss tomorrow. Let's have a look at Aries Technology. Yeah. What are you saying? It's not 258. What's going on with my scanners? Let's just refresh my log back into Bensinger. There we go. I caught it on the way up on the second wick there, trade on one. I mean, it did the devil horns. I caught it on the second. I spotted it on the way up. It pulled back, and I got the second pot. But I should have got more, but it decided to pull back. So not a lot moving right now, guys. Just waiting for something to move. A firm got earnings today. There's quite a few got earnings today. Again, we're still middle of earnings, coming to the tail end of earnings season, to be fair. But firm moved up well last night, and currently 13% up on the day. Yeah, so Q1 results yesterday. Q1 EPS beat, sales beat, good financial results across the board, and good guidance as well. So a firm, interesting stock. You might see a bit of a creeper today. It's gapping up well. On the daily, I mean, we're very close to the highs up here. High here, high of 25.63. I don't think he'll do much. I'm watching grab. There's no volume. Netflix. Well, I'll take a look at Netflix for you, Mario. Just give me a second. I'll have a look at the longer term chart for a firm. Let's have a look at Netflix while you're at it. Netflix, just static. It's up slightly. No volume, but it's up slightly. It's up half a percentage point, but there's just no volume at Netflix at the moment. So we'll see. Li Autos. I was watching Li Autos, but again, flattered to deceive. So just not enough volume. Popped up here, then it's sold off. So Li Auto. I'm just waiting for something to exhibit some kind of decent momentum. Or momentum. Decent momentum. Nice gap up. And again, the problem with Li Autos, trying to trade the earnings on that, is the earnings came out before the pre-market opened. So the earnings came out like 3 o'clock in the morning, so market time. So it gapped up. There was no chance, there was no opportunity to trade that volatility. Chinese stocks, so they're like 13, 14 hours ahead or whatever. Morning, Stone Cold, how you doing? Well, grab. I don't know about after the conference call. I mean, let's look at grab. I've got grab on the small chart here. So grab for you, Fark. There's no volume. I mean, you'd expect that there would have been a bit of volume when they dropped their earnings there. Was it 6 o'clock this morning? That the earnings came. Where's my cursor? There it is. So. Earnings came out this morning. Inline EPS, sales beat, a GAAP EPS negative 0.02%, or 2 cents. It was in line. Yeah, so there's nothing spectacular about the earnings. 27 million ahead of goal on the revenues. So I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, it didn't go up very high either in terms of volatility. It's 6% up at the moment. So if you're looking for a volatile stock, you want something that's moving like 15, 16, 20%, 25% or more. Grab, not so much. Not at the moment, at least. Yes, there is a Liverpool game today, Solar. I'll be watching it. So it's an early kickoff. It's obviously European games are usually a bit later, so I'm happy because it's an early kickoff. So it's 1:45 in the morning. I don't have to stay up till stupid o'clock to watch it. So it's an earlier kickoff. I prefer the lunchtime kickoff or something for me because that means that I don't have to stay up till silly o'clock. But I think it's 5:45 or 4:45 kickoff in Europe. I can't see that being a banana skin for Liverpool, not like it was for up in Copenhagen for Manchester United yesterday, last night. That was comical, to say the least. Imagine going 2-0 up against the Danish farmers team, then giving 2 goals away, getting a lifeline with a really dodgy penalty that should never have been awarded, going 3-2 up and then losing 4-3. I mean, you couldn't pen that. That's just comical. Comedy of errors. I mean, it is the clown show. I mean, they should rename Old Trafford the Big Top because it's a circus over there. Well, it's not embarrassing for me. Solar, I don't follow. I'm not a Man United supporter. But when you think how dominant they were in the 90s, and still pretty dominant in the 2000s, and the last 10, 15 years have been absolutely shocking. Yeah, get that like count up. We've got nothing else to do at the moment, guys. We've got nothing else to do, so hit that like count. Nvidia, look at that, 473 on Nvidia. You'd love to see it. Back over 500, and I will be a happy bunny. Okay. I bought 322 Nvidia shares at 494. Granted, I've been in Nvidia for a while, so it's still not still nowhere near in the red. It's my largest position on my long-term portfolio. But if it gets over 495, I'll be happy, because all of my positions on Nvidia will be then green. I mean, overall I'm green, but it means I'm actually making money instead of losing money from the highs. That's Nvidia for you. Yeah, yesterday I lost 5.5k net, 4.5k growth. Cost me just over $1,000 to trade yesterday. So fees and charges, plus the 4.5k losses. Hey Cornflake, where have you been? Not seeing anything right now. If anyone's seeing anything decent talking about Man U after yesterday's debacle, where are they? They're actually up on the day. Oh, that's Micron, Man U. Yeah, after last night's debacle, nobody trading it, but it's actually slightly down. Looks like it's slightly down. Disney had good earnings. Again, it's not exhibiting any. I think Disney's going to be a slow upwards burn today, but we'll see. Yes, I would, Wayne. Yes, I would. I've had no problem shorting the CMEG. Morning, Lisa. Well, CMEG, they do have quite a lot of shares readily available to short. But when you get certainly on the most liquid stocks, so any of the bigger stocks, the higher price stocks, you're more than likely to be able to short without actually incurring any locate fees. It's when you get to the smaller, more obscure stocks that you then have to get locate fees, or if they're hard to borrow, you have to pay to locate. And you know, it's fair enough. You've got the usual routes to locate your shares and the usual fees that get charged. CMEG don't actually charge you for the locate fees. That's you know, third-party outlets that go through that. And you get that on whatever platform you're looking at, with Dash Trader, for example, or whatever. Dude. Ed, what are you doing? At 10 cents. Yeah, I guess. Let me back up. I'd say this is it's kind of bouncing up the VWAP. It's trading within a range right now, and the VWAP is the bottom of the range. So if it breaks below the VWAP, I would certainly be getting out of that. If you get a new high of day, I would take your profits. It looks, I mean, once you got these, I've called this out as it's moving up, but once you got the devil horns on the, well, once you got them here, it was kind of be careful. Then you got another couple of bunny rabbits ears there for the pullback. So yeah, just be careful, mind your risk. Have a trade plan before you enter and stick to it. You know, always get back in if it moves up. No momentum to the upside right now, what I'm seeing. I didn't trade 10 on yesterday, Neith. Should I have? Did move up well. Actually, look at on a 15. Towards the end of day, I was fast asleep by then. When I saw it move a couple of times, you know, before because I kind of went to bed around here. It moved up nice towards the end of the day, but yeah, I didn't trade it. It's held one of those gains as well. Hard sell off in the last hour though. Hour. That's 45 or whatever. Up 20% there. On what volume? That's the question. So, you know, I'm not saying don't trade it. If you want to gamble, you do you, boo-boo. But it's back down to 11% gain at the moment. So there's no volume. There's nobody trading it. It's like 27,000 shares have been moved today. A little over 100 trades across the whole day so far. So you can't. You know, you'd be mad to try and trade that. Just because something's moved up, just because something's got a bit of a gap on it and coming into the open with a bit of a gap, doesn't mean it's worth trading. You need two things. You need volatility and volume. Whilst this does have an average true range, which is, you know, it's an indicator of volatility. Have an average true range over 23 cents on the 1 minute. So there is volatility there. There's no volume. So volatility without volume is going to be unreliable, it's going to be wide spreads, it's going to be low liquidity, so you get high slippage, you're going to get unreliable moves, not worth the risk. Likewise, if you've got high volume but no volatility, i.e. it's moving within a particular range of like 5 or 6 cents, then there's no opportunity to take advantage of. So you need volume and volatility. Hey Alberto. You know what, I'm going to sit on my hand until I see a good mover today. Yeah, you know. Well, it's looking positive at the moment, Giglio. So the S&P 500, it's looking at its 9th consecutive day of gains. So it's up on the day at the moment to the tune of just under 0.25%. And if we look at this on the daily, the S&P 500, or this is the SPY. It's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. So we've got this bullish channel, this bull market channel that I drew back in March from the lows of the bear market in October. We've moved all the way up. And if you look at this as we zoom back in here, last week was the biggest bullish week, biggest gain of a single week of 2023. We had 5 consecutive green days, and we're now on, whilst yesterday was a red candle, it still finished higher on the day. So it was a green day, even though it actually pulled back from the open. It gapped up, pulled back from the open. I think we might have a similar day today where it's gapping up right now. We'll see a little bit of a pop, but I think we might pull back from the open. So it will be technically a red candle, but it'll be a 9th consecutive day of gains. So yeah, the S&P 500 looking good. Similar situation with the NASDAQ. Again, moving up, all the consecutive green candles. Yesterday was a red candle, barely, it's more of a doji, red doji yesterday, but it still closed yesterday higher than it was on Tuesday. If we look at the Russell Index, slightly different, so kind of going against the trend. We've had consecutive red days on the small cap index, which is another reason why, if you look at this, is probably why we're not seeing as many small caps, low cap stocks that are actually moving, because we're actually pulling back on the Russell Index. So the small cap index is actually not moving with the rest of the market. The Dow Jones Industrial, whilst yesterday was a red candle, it actually finished red on the day as well. So, but where it matters, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ 100, the 9th day of consecutive gains. Hey, Brandon. Thursday night football it will be. Let's have a look at the taste. Astra. I think you might have put your losses a little bit too early there, Ed. And breaking new highs. Oh, this is why I always let my trade plan play out. And people laugh at me for, not taking. So it'll pull back, and I'll be in the red, and then it'll go up to where my original entry, and I'll get profitable. But I don't take profits there. I'm waiting for the first take profit target, and then it pulls back, and I end up getting stopped out. And people are like, well, you could have taken profits. Why did you not take profits while it was up there? No, this is exactly why I like to let the trade play out. Now, I did say, if I was in this, I'm not in this. I did say if I was in this, I would have had my stop at the VWAP. It was kind of trading within that range. I had the stop at the VWAP and just let it play out. If it stops you out when it breaks the VWAP, get out, and otherwise let it ride. But I wasn't in it, so shoulda, woulda, coulda. Two IPOs today we're watching for. Morg, I looked at the IPO, the GVH went live, just there was no action on it. So I didn't trade I waited for the IPO, then I went to bed and I told myself I was adamant that I was getting up for earnings, and I slept through it. So yeah. I finished the day. I shorted Roblox yesterday. As it broke the VWAP from where you were in there, I made quite a bit back on Roblox shorting it, going short on Roblox. Let's have a look. I'll show you where I shorted it. So Roblox. Let's go back to the action from yesterday. Okay. This is where I shorted it. So this is coming up to 11 here. We're kind of hanging over the VWAP. And I said to myself, if it breaks below the VWAP, I'm going to short it. So it broke it, and I got in here. As it broke below 41, it went below the VWAP. I got in there and shorted it, put a trailing stop in place. When it started to look like it was consolidating here, so put a trailing stop in place. It then continued, so I added to the position and shorted it back all the way down. So that was Roblox. I got stopped out here, and I finished the day 4.5k down. So that's when I went to bed. Probably could have held through that because it did make further low, but Roblox, no volume this morning. So 4.5k is my losses from yesterday. And better than the 11k where I finished. I was 11k down when I finished the stream. Finished 4.5k down. It was a red day, but we're still very, very green on the week. We're still having a very good week, and we're not too far away from I think 14k away from 1.3. Oh my, don't you look sweet? Are you going to get in a boyfriend looking all gorgeous, eh? Yeah, Teddy's your boyfriend. Pappy got a kiss? See? Future Miss World. This is the most beautiful girl on the planet. Look at her, her little Chanel top. You going? Go on, off you go. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and have fun. Yeah, let's go. You can't have a kiss. Bye. Bye, sweetie. Play later. Hitting a 2-year-old out in designer gear, who does that? BT. Yeah, kind of volume. Let's see. What chart is this? This is Roblox. I'm not seeing anything else. I'll put it back on the SPY whilst there's nothing else to move at the moment. So that was Roblox. I was just going through my my short trade where I finished the stream yesterday. I took another trade. It was my short trade. It already is. How did I do yesterday? Well, I went from over goal, I went from 7k up to 11k down and finished 4.5k down. So, silly day yesterday. My own fault, getting greedy. Had 2 really good days, Monday, Tuesday. I got greedy, and you know, instead of closing it down at goal yesterday, I just got greedy and gave it back. And that is probably as beginner or intermediate traders, that's probably going to be the biggest challenge that you're going to face is not coming to greed and FOMO. So emotionally charged trading and capping your emotionally charged trading. So once you, look, I've got a motto that I just don't adhere to. So do as I say and not as I do, and that's get green and stay green, i.e. protect your equity. But once you're at goal, get out. So get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. There's no point setting a goal on the day if you're not, when you smash it, you don't walk away from the competition here. So look, it is a competition. It's you versus the market. AMC's not doing much at all. Oh, ouch. It finally did it. It's doing something now. But AMC, bit of a big flush there, and that's $1.50 that. What did, hang on a minute, let me just see, it's the news. No, the earnings were kind of mediocre. It was just on earnings last night. You got the earnings volatility, then it just kind of flat. So coming into this morning, they were kind of flat on the day. But that kind of a flush at 8:35, it's usually down to a news catalyst. Yeah, there you go. Another offering. They've just issued another. So they've just published the prospectus for another offering, for a secondary offering. That's why it's tanking. So AMC up to 350 million of Class A common stock. Yeah, there'll be an S3 comes out later. They'll publish an S3 later, submit an S3 later, no doubt. So that's the prospectus. There's going to be an S3 comes out to accompany that, guaranteed. Rob, it doesn't quite work that way. So I don't have a positive expectation on every trade. So I've got to look at my statistics and where I am. So statistically speaking, 2 out of every 3 trades are positive for me. So if I get to goal, if I take 2 positive trades, then statistically speaking, the next one I'm going to lose money. So why should I take the next trade? That's one thing. The other thing is, the longer you stay in the market, the more you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. So you take what the market will give you and walk away profitable. You can stick around. Overtrading is a very real thing. You can sit at your desk, and it's about optimum. So you're trading at your optimum. You're not going to be trading at your optimum for 8 hours at your desk. You just can't do it. If you're able to just trade for half an hour, take a walk for half, and break it up, then fine, you can trade and do it a lot. But most people just sit and they'll take trade after trade, and most of them are the losing trade because they'll plateau in terms of concentration levels. They'll plateau in terms of discipline, and yeah, it's get to goal, get out. Trust me on that from personal experience. And look, you watch me every single day, and from watching me, you should already know now, by once you get to goal, lock it down and get out. It is. I mean, it's what you see. 2 to 1 is the golden ratio, and that's pretty much my trading is prolific of within the golden ratio of day trading, like that 2 to 1 ratio. So my risk reward is about 2 to 1. My profits versus losses 2 to 1. The trade accuracy 2 to 1. It's just the way that it's working out for me. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a higher risk reward and having a kind of a 50-50 trade accuracy. If you're having a risk versus reward where you make, for every winner you're making 3 times what you lose on your losers, and it's a 50-50, you're going to make money. And this is on a similar level. So it's whatever your strategy gives you, whatever you're comfortable with. I've got that 2-to-1 across my trading, and yeah. 6-4 or 3-2, yeah. So. No problem, Rob. No problem. Because look, it's easy enough to say, look, I'm going to be sat here and I'm going to make money all day. But if you could do that, then you'd be being paid like silly money by a large bank. You know, it's just not possible. You get people on Wall Street that don't work 8-hour days. You know, it's broken up. They will sit at the desk and it's broken up. But it's a very slow morning at the moment, isn't it, Solar? Very slow. There's no. Hang on a minute. Where am I typing that in? Yeah. Just not. Just no. There's nothing really popping out. Largest gapper on the day is only like 13%, which is a firm holdings. Moved up on earnings last night and up there at 24.66, gapping up. Do I actually pay commissions at the end of the year and not per trade? No, I pay commissions on per trade. I pay every trade I take. I pay commission. I pay not just commissions, but other fees and charges as well. Well, 3-to-1. It depends on if you're swing trading, you want to be 3-to-1 or better, because you tend to have wider ranges. But from a day trading point of view, 2-to-1 is what they call, and it depends on your style. If you're a scalper, then you might be looking for a 50-50, a 1-to-1 in terms of high accuracy, but risk reward 1-to-1 versus you're risking 10 cents to make 10 cents, risking 5 cents to make 5 cents. But you'll be looking for like a 5-to-1 in terms of your accuracy. That's what scalpers tend to do. They look for high accuracy, small scalp, in quick, out quick, and make 20-30 bucks at a time. But do that across the course of the day for 50 times, and yeah. I will see outlets. So far, I don't know why you called that out. It's got no volume. It's not even up. I mean, it popped up to over $6 on no volume. So yeah, like I say, but it's okay. Look, keep calling it out because we might get one that actually lasts. But it's okay to take a look at something that's moving. But straight away, if you look at the chart, you can see there's no volume there. You need volatility, but you also need volume. One without the other is useless in day trading. It's just gambling otherwise. You chasing momentum will lose your money. You need to have volatility and you want that continuation. A spike up is not a reason to take a trade. You want that continuation. You want a good reason to take a trade. In fact, what you should be doing is looking at every single chart that you open up. When something's moving, you should be looking at and convincing yourselves reasons not to take the trade, rather than convincing yourself a reason to take the trade. And if you do that, you'll take less trades. You'll only take the really good setups, and you'll have a higher win rate accuracy, and you'll make more money. Yeah, don't be a freeloader, guys. Let's get that like count up. We've got 45 minutes before the bell. I've not got too many people on the stream this morning. This is a quiet day, so yeah, just hit the thumbs up button if you can. Oh no, don't apologise, Fark. I appreciate the engagement, but it gives me, it gives me a chance to vent, and there's no shade being thrown your way at all. Give me a chance to vent and pass off the opinions of a fat guy on the internet. I mean, I'm by no means a guru or an expert. I don't claim to be. I'm not a financial advisor or a market analyst. Although if I was a market analyst, I'd probably do a better job than Kramer. But then again, so would most people. Yeah, so I see this moving upon on the momentum scanner, and there's just no volume. So you're getting the volatility. What the momentum scanner showing me is volatility. I'm looking at the volume, but the volume spread over a period. So I don't know what the current volume is right now until I turn the chart on. Do I know what my holiday schedule is going to be yet? I'm on holiday. It's a permanent holiday. I'm living in the Philippines. Like this is kind of my retirement home now. So, Yeah, no, absolutely, Morg. If you sit there trading for 8 hours a day, it's going to cost you more because you're not going to make as much, but you're going to be taking more trades. You're going to have even if you maintain that same ratio, you might make a little bit more, but it's going to cost you a lot more as well. So you got to strike the balance. What days am I going to be off? You off? See you later, man. Don't be going without it. You love being on camera. I'll see you later, love. Yeah, when there's a market holiday, I won't be trading. It's that simple. Otherwise, it's easier for me to trade because I'm like right now. It's currently what 8:45 in the evening for me right now. So I don't have to trade. I've over the last couple of years, I've made enough that that could keep me going for quite handily for a substantial period of time, if not my natural. But I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Golden, Eunice. Golden. Although saying that yesterday was a lot of rain yesterday. When the rain comes, it comes. And but the weather's great. The weather's fantastic. It's a tropics. What do you expect? Yeah, that's and also more. So my commissions, it's not so much the commissions as the ECM fees that are bigger for me, Morg. I pay more in ECM fees than I do in commissions. And that's just purely because of the sizing that I take. Which is, again, if I was day trading with interactive brokers, I would be paying a higher amount of commissions because I get charged per share. If I'm taking, 5,000-10,000 share positions, I'm getting charged both ways. So I'm getting charged on the buy, I'm getting charged on the sell, and I'm getting charged 10,000 times whatever the commission rate is. Which with interactive brokers, I'm getting charged per fill, which is a lot better. It's capped as well, which is a lot better for me on each route. So, but ECM fees tend to be a lot more expensive for me than the actual commissions. If you're looking to make a couple of $100 a day, your commission shouldn't be that much unless you're taking a lot of trades to get to a couple of $100, in which case you're probably over trading to a point where it's not worthwhile. So if your commissions are more than 20% of your if your commissions are more than 20% of your not just commissions, fees and charges are more than 20% of your daily gains or profits or losses, then you're probably over trading. I'm averaging at the moment. I'm averaging about 14%, if give or take. I'll tell you exactly. It's a bit of a tepid morning this morning, to be fair. So net right now. There's over 100 grand in fees and charges this year already. So it's actually it's about 10%. Fees and charges are coming in at approximately 10%. No, just under 10%, probably at 9.5%. That's substantially less than pro rata than what it was last year. But I think that's a large part of that is down to those big months that I had in April and May, where I had some really big trades, and because I had those big trades, the fees and charges pro rata on those trades were negligible. Well, you're not going to bargain on. The only thing you can bargain on is your commissions. You're not going to bargain on. The SEC is not going to negotiate with you on the fees. FINRA fees, SEC fees, ECN fees. It's a standard. It's set across the board. So the regulatory fees that you have to pay, that's just the way it is. You're not gonna bargain or negotiate with that. What you can do is negotiate your commissions. Now, if you're earning a certain amount, first and foremost, if you're earning a certain amount or you're paying a certain amount in commissions, then you want to be not paying platform fees. So that's one thing that CMEG does well, is if you're paying so much in commissions on a monthly basis, they reimburse your platform fees. So you effectively get the trading platform for free, and that's the way it should be. Other than that, brokers tend to have a tiered system. A lot of brokers will have a tiered system depending on the volume of shares that you're trading and depending on how much you're actually generating, so that they will charge you less depending on your volume per share. So Interactive Brokers does that. They'll charge you less per share if you're trading a higher volume. but it still works out more expensive. I didn't trade it, Rob, and I watched it, but it just didn't set up for me. So the GVH IPO yesterday, it just didn't set up. So it popped up out of the open, and then it started to kind of drift it. You couldn't short it because obviously it's an IPO. Who are you going to borrow shares from when it's an IPO? So you couldn't short it, hard to borrow, and it just didn't have that volatility to the upside. So I ended up just going to bed. KDX. See, I like the volatility. I don't really like the volatility. I like the fact that it's 28%, 29% up on the day, but the volatility, the ATR on 1 minute is like 6 cents. So the volatility there's not really a lot of volatility there. It's all in this no trade gap up here. It's just expected value before anybody actually trades it. But there's no volume. Can't trade that. Let's have a look at SPR. Yeah, I've not seen anything yet on Disney. There's not a great deal of volume on Disney at the moment, so it's probably going to be a slow burner to the upside. Yeah, and that happens to me a lot, Robin, is your expectation and reality are two different things. You expect it to have that continuation, and when it doesn't, you're kind of disappointed when you get out for a loss. You kick yourself for not taking profits up at the highs, but to be fair, you've let the trade play out. You didn't reach your expectation, you didn't reach your goal, so you just got it wrong. And if you're going to be a day trader, you're going to be wrong a lot. That's part and parcel of the game, is you're going to be wrong a lot. MSP recovery, are you going to give me some money today? The last 2 times I've traded, you have cost me the last 2 days. Although you did give me a lot of money on Monday. Although today I didn't see much of the weather, Eunice, to be fair. I slept most of the day today. Whilst I slept through but didn't get up for the earnings. I didn't have a great night's sleep. Hey, Matteo. Well, we've got a little over half an hour before the market opens, and to be fair, there's not been a lot worth looking at. Riot and Mara popping up. Riot's up there at over $11 now. The range ain't great on it, so we're looking at an ATR of 3 cents. So on average, these candles are 7.5% up on the day, so it doesn't even meet the minimum criteria for a gap and go candidate. It's only halfway there. Just not enough volatility to be. Maybe after the bell we'll get a bit more volume in there. Marathon Digital, very similar situation. 3 cents on the range on the ATR on the 1 minute. So what are you going to do? What is your expectation? What is your most favourable expectation on that when the range is only 3 cents? Yeah, I always have the aircon on in the evening there. Trade on one. Yeah, I called it out in the Discord, Matteo, but I called it out. I actually called it out in the Discord. I got in before I called it out. So by the time I typed in the Discord, I was looking for an exit. So how much did I lose in the last 2 days? I'm actually profitable in the last 2 days. So I lost 4.5k yesterday. I made 15k the day before. I made 52 the day before that. So yeah, this week we're having a good day, a good week. You're going to have red days. There's no point me sitting here and just pretending that every day is going to be a green day, because it's not. It's nice to put a nice little green streak together, but you're going to have red days as a trader. It's inevitable. It's the one thing I would say as a trader, you've got to get used to knowing that you're going to have days where you lose money. I know where it's all. There's nothing moving right now that I can see. Nothing of any note. But look, if you're going to do it right, waiting and being patient is all part of the game. Look at November right now. But yeah, we're doing well in November. November is a good month. We've had 2 red days in November, but neither of them have been really big. So we're off 3,800 on Friday last, and we lost 4,200 yesterday. But we made 15k on Tuesday. We made 52k on Monday. We made 20k last Wednesday, this day last week, and just over 5k last Thursday. So, you know, we're doing okay for November. We're ahead of goal pro rata on November. Right now, 84k for the month, which is, it's behind September, but it's better than February, better than June, July, August, and October. So it's the 6th best, already the 6th best month of the year, and we've only traded a week. That's not actually a bad idea, that, dude. Most people would lock the montage, but right now it's just not worth it's not worth it. Take a boredom trade. Oh, there we go. So ANSCU is the ticker. This will be a IPO. It's priced at $10. We'll go live shortly. Probably, I would say probably 10:30. Give it an hour, 10:30. We've got AITRU will also go live about the same time, maybe just shortly after. So those two are today's IPOs. SHIM was scheduled for today, but I believe this is now been pushed back to the 10th. So we'll see. GV8, nobody trading it now. So sold off pretty much from the open, from when it opened, the IPO opened yesterday. No, not great action, to be fair. I didn't trade that. Live Nation. Yeah, no, can't trade that. I'm just popping through some of the stocks here. We've got just under half an hour before the market opens. And we're just getting generic kind of choppy movement on low volume at the moment. There's no, actually Disney seems to be having a bit of a spike. It's back over the VWAP. So Disney gets over a $0.25 here, 88.25. it'll probably test the pre-market high. So Disney could be interesting coming into the open here. Hey, buy the dip. Morning, Mike. What do I think of ASTR? Another garbage stock. It's what I think of it there, Matteo. So I'll come back to Disney at the moment. So this is why I don't like trading these lower price stocks, but it's up 83% on the day. It's nowhere near where I need to be. I have a floor at $2. I wouldn't hold this. I wouldn't put it in your portfolio. Ride the momentum. Get in, get out, just take profits on a regular basis. Nobody goes broke taking profits. Just, you know, ride the momentum on it. It's up there over 140. You probably get another 5 cents on it at least. It could go at the open. It could be getting a decent gap and go candidate. As a company, garbage company, as a long-term prospect, absolutely not. But it's right now. It's trading the 10-cent range. It needs to, and once it breaks out, whichever way, take profits. Hard to borrow, so you gotta look for it to move up. Roku. Well, there's no volume on it, so from an intraday standpoint, I would say it's. It needs more volume, first and foremost. Nobody trading it. Looking at it on the daily, we've got kind of a bull flag setup, actually. So we've got the move up, and then I'd be reluctant to short this. It's gapping up slightly on the day. It's ever so slightly. It was about 1% up on the day. But this looks to me like a typical bull flag setup on the daily. So I would be very reluctant to short that. So if you're looking for a swing trade, is what I'm talking about. If you're looking for a swing trade, I'd be reluctant to short that. It depends on what your objective is. Are you looking for $1, $2, whatever? But if you're looking for anything more than that, I'll be saying Roku's probably looking to move up rather than down in the longer term. I could be wrong, but that looks like a bull flag setup to me. Well, that lower highs, lower lows, it's like a downwards channel, a parallel channel, and they typically break upwards. Bull flag type setup. You see, they'll typically break upwards. Likewise, an upwards channel, which is higher lows, higher highs, will typically break downwards, and on that parallel, like a parallel channel. So. Yeah, Rowit I think is a different stock there, Stone Cold, but yeah, Riot's moving up, but it's still not moving up great. It's moving up. Just zoom out on your chart, because if you look at Riot, it looks like it's moved up a lot, but it actually hasn't. It's moved up 20 cents since you know, it's the scaling on the chart is deceptive. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the scaling on the chart can be deceptive. So you think that's a big move? Look, Riot's going parabolic. Well, is it really? It was down here at the VWAP here before it actually made the breakout in 1090. Let's just put it 1090-ish, give or take. So 1090 went up to a high of 1114. That's 24 cents. But it looks like it's gone absolutely parabolic. It actually hasn't. It's just the scaling on the chart. The range is like less than 4 cents on the ATR. So just, is there really an opportunity there to take advantage of? If you get in, what's your goal? Are you looking for 10 cents? Are you looking for 20 cents? If you're looking for 20 cents, then the chances are you're probably not going to get it. If you're looking for 10 cents, you might, but it's going to take you a while to get there. So just think about the scaling. Just don't look at the pattern on the chart, look at the scale as well. How much has it actually moved? I didn't stream. I had some gremlins on Monday, so I didn't stream. I was in the Discord. And I had some gremlins yesterday. I might actually take my my laptop into this service because I was getting a few issues yesterday as well. Hey Tom, good to have you back, buddy. Yeah, no real gap and go candidates this morning. I'm not seeing anything that's got any good volume. I mean, the top gapper is Carol's Restaurant, and it's on 250,000 volume. So it's not. It's the biggest mover, but on the lowest volume. It's the only one that's moved more than 15%. That's over $2. If I look at I'm look at this chart here. I still got to look at BAK, EE. It's only 4 stocks in total that yeah, no volume. Raskin, I say, there's no volume on that. Only 4 stocks with more than 15% gap up, and Bloom Energy is pulling back as well, so on a low volume. So yeah, just no real candidates for gap and go this morning. We'll just see what momentum's thrown after that the open. We've got 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes. Well, if you were in the Discord, Flip Jug, you would have got the updates and all the notifications on that particular trade on Monday. In fact, everybody that traded it in the Discord kind of made bank on MSP recovery on Monday. So, congratulations to all you guys. Have a look at who said, yeah, I've got it in TraderView. Where are we? Oh, we've actually broke out on Bitcoin. 37.5K as we speak. I'm looking at it on TradingView in Benzinga right now. Went up to 36K a couple of times, and then it's just finally broke out. Yeah, this last 5 minutes. And so the Bitcoin's broke out over 37. Be careful, guys. I could be wrong, and I may be eating my words, but I still think that we're going to get a big swing to the downside on Bitcoin. Did anybody watch the SBF trial? I mean, it took them about 30 seconds to come to a verdict of guilty Yeah, actually, I did do an overview on Tuesday, kind of early days. It's already posted there, Flip Jug. So It's there from on Tuesday. Covered off the full trade. Yeah, guys, if you've not hit the thumbs up button, and 20 of you haven't, so if you've not hit the thumbs up button, just do that now. Got into I got in at 379 or something, and rode it up to kind of $17. It went up to 19, but I rode it up to $17. I think it was just over $17. Tempest, yeah. Actually, Tempest is moving. Where did I just type Tempest in? It's not just moving a little, it's moving quite a bit. Reasonable volume too. Breaking highs. It's low intraday volume, but let's have a look. See, is the catalyst? Analysts offer insights. No, that's not it. Strong Q3 23 results upon promising clinical developments reinforced by buy rating on Tempest Therapeutics. Well, that was a bit of a pop and drop, and looks like it's cost me money for being greedy. I used to hold this $3. That was a massive swing. Ouch. And this is what definition of a boredom trade does. The first sign of anything moving, you jump in. There's the momentum. Do as I say, kids, not as I do. Yeah, I should have done the same thing, get him. It did. I even went and looked at the catalyst just to slow me down before I took an entry. I thought I'll get in if it breaks the $0.25, and I pushed the trigger as it broke the $0.25 and it jumped up. I wouldn't say it's got no genuine catalyst, just a relatively weak one. Fair play. It did the job. It did. It's stumbling around trying to reconnect the mouse, moving out. I mean, you got analyst insights and Q3 results. I wouldn't say it's not got a catalyst. I mean, it had earnings yesterday, and then the analyst insight coming out today, but not the strongest catalyst, to be fair. Alright, I'll keep my eye out for anything else that starts moving. 10 on health moving up now as well. Yeah, it's spiked up. I wouldn't say that's moving up, but it's spiked up. Fair play all day. If you can stick to a no trade list, fair enough. I don't bother with a no trade list or anything like that. I know some people are vehemently in favour of having a no trade list. That's like every trade I take is a new trade. I'll trade it as if it's a new stock. Well, it's done to me before. I will look at how it's behaved in the past. I'm not going to be a little bit wary if it's like, you know, consistent pumping up. I mean, this went up to like nearly $10 there at the beginning of October. So this does have form for moving up, and moving up big. Had another big move where it went from like $4 up to $7 there a couple of days after that. Yeah, buy the dip. Probably should have sat on my hands, to be fair. Waiting for the pullback. If I'd waited for the pullback, I would have been quids in now. We're getting at 320. Looking for the 10 cent. Just gonna take that hit there just in case. It moves up, breaks new highs, then we'll recover that. Hey Thomas, don't really want to be holding this at the open. What? It's right there, and it's not got lights or anything. Rejected at 35 before, so let's see. This might be a gap and go candidate. You might finally have a potential gap and go candidate. Little over 5 minutes before the market opens. I will get out if it breaks below the $0.25. Been a slow morning, to be fair. Tempest, the first thing that's really popped up. I'll have a look at that. I'll change my watch list for potential gap and go. Let's have a look at 10. Yeah, no, 10 is not there at the moment. Right, can we get the 10 cents? $3.40. Yeah, we did get $3.40. We got $3.50, let alone $3.40. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Solar? But it's moving. Yeah. Turned what was a premature move into a profitable trade. Yeah, the volume's coming in, but I don't like being in a new pot just before the bell rings. Is this going to be squeezed into the open? I'd probably wait now until the open. We've got 3 minutes, 3 minutes before the bell rings. I'll take another quick trade and low risk. I'll wait for an entry first. Well, I think what was close is that I could have cut that straight away for a loss instead of holding it for the curl back up. INQ back over the VWAP. We'll see. Back over 350, I might be interested in this. Looking for 360. All right, there, 358. Just got to take that. I'm not feeling it. Too close. I'm going to change the scanners over to the regular session now. We've got less than a minute, and I'm not feeling that at the open. I'm green. I'd rather stay green. But it's certainly on watch. I'm getting better with the patience, Gavin. I'm getting better with the patience. I'm also getting better with the adhere to the reversal signals. We've got 5 seconds to the open, so good luck, guys. Here comes the bell. High spark halted. Not up or down. Just put a 10-cent trailing stop on this one. There we go. 600 bucks. That's a nice little base hit. We like that. Good start to the day. INQ popped up and went green, but then pulled back. Marathon Digital popped up and then it's now pulling back. Size spark. Let's have a quick look. I'll come back to Tempest in a minute, because I don't think this is done yet. Actually, we'll still stick here for a minute. Current high of day 84. New high of day. 10-cent trailing stop in there. Either makes a new high or it pulls out and goes red. Disney breaking out. Disney testing $89 now. Disney having a nice little moment. How do you place a trailing stop? You can do it on the montage, John, or you can you go to your stop, pick trailing, and when you're with the stop type, and then you put whatever trail price in there, so like 10 cents. Or you can do it with scripts. If you're in the Day Trade with Tony Discord, all my scripts and config files and hot buttons, hotkey files, and all that's all available to anybody to download in the Discord. So you know, happy to help people out. Alright, okay, so we just I got stopped out on that before the flush down, so you know, easy come, easy go. Disney looks like it's having a lovely little moment though. No, I might add more on my long term with Disney. It's decent. Start to move back up again. Marathon Digital testing $10. The range is a lot better now since the open. The volume's a lot better since the open. It's testing $10. Oh, check this out. With the volatility halts all over the shop here. Let's have a look at where this volatility is. We're chasing volatility here. Oh, OSPN. No, that's not SciSpark. Yeah, no, that's another one that we're not doing that either. EFXT. Oof, that's a fairly big move. CDLX. It's to the downside. Freya. Not seen that one for a while. To the downside. And of course, yesterday's IPO smashed it. That could be worth checking out. GVH could be worth checking out. This one, 32 and 40 seconds. GVH looks to me like a decent one to check out. IPO yesterday wasn't great. Not a lot of entries there, not a lot of opportunity, but we'll see. So Solar, are you using Dash Trader or are you using TWS? When you say buy a task, are you sending limit orders or are you sending market orders? All right, let's see. GVH looks like a 379 resumption, so it's going to be a gap up. Well, if it's a 4-cent offset, you shouldn't be filled a dollar lower. Back for me. There you go. Could go very right or very wrong. 10-cent spreads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at my PC. Have a look. Get my PC looked at. Getting a lot of lag. What TWS? Oh, there you go. That's TWS. Oh, the S&P 500 going, and going, and gone. Gone red on the day. Let's get over, go on. 380, 382, come on, going over $4. And we get over $4, it doesn't look like it. It's tapping out there. Red again. Let's have a look at these other IPOs. So let's have a look at this. GVH, the downside. So let's look $10 and also $10. So the two IPOs should go live in the next hour. $10 a piece. Just make sure that you've got either you screenshot in the chart where you're getting your fills, or you're actually recording it, like video recording it, and you can use that as evidence, because they should be filling you at national best average or placing your orders at national best average or whatever it is. If you're putting orders on there and it's way below, and you've got it set up to, like, you know, buy the bid or buy the ask or whatever, and it's not getting filled because it's a dollar lower, then there's something very wrong. This is just trading within a range. It's, you know, just I'll take the profit on that. I'll look for something that's going to actually eat into the what's going on here? Oh, we're off $4 final. The momentum right now. Got a trailing stop on Tempest, so keep an eye on that one. Got another screen with Tempest on that, but EBIX making its move up. Reversal, red to green. Virgin Galactic. I got stopped out on Tempest. A bit pulled back. Possibly bouncing off the $8 level. Got AMC. Big sell-off on the announcement of that offering. So possible move back up. I wouldn't get excited just yet, but possible. Disney might have a bit of a pullback at $90. Forget the new IBKO platform. Get on Dash Trader. Like, I've got no skin in the game. I don't get any kickback from Dash Trader. It's just a far better platform. Disney. Are we gonna get over $90? Looking good. Disney over $90. I kind of like the Tempest pullback back down to $4. See, does it get a bounce at 4? Disney not stopping though. Let's see if you can get a little bit of Disney. And we get 90.50, 90.41. Back. See if we can't get the $half. Come on, Disney, $half incoming. Let's do it. Let's do it for the lads. New high. Let's hit that new high. 44, 90.44 is the high. Resistance at the moment, flat topping at 19.44. 19.40 just below the $half. Buy the dip, good stuff. Depends on your broker, Solar. Depends on your broker. If your broker is charging by the share, it doesn't matter how you break it up. If they're charging by the ticket, it's the when you press the button. If they're charging by the fill, it's how many fills. So the likelihood is you get charged both ways. Some brokers charge by round trip, so 0 to 0, but I think those days are gone. You know what? It's not breaking out yet. I'll wait for the breakout. Well, IBKR, they charge per share. So you get charged regardless of however many shares you bought, regardless of when you bought them, you'll get charged per share. And then when you sold them, you'll get charged per share. So it all adds up the same. Whether you bought them all at once or whether you bought them in stages, it adds up the same. Whereas the difference being is if you charge per fill or per ticket, if you buy them all at once, it works out cheaper than buy them and sell them all at once. It works out cheaper because it's one ticket or it's one, one fill or whatever. But with interactive brokers, it's a per share system, so it works out the same no matter what. Yeah, Inspired Entertainment is doing a red to green, but I don't like it. That's low cap action. The moves tend to die out within the first hour. But we do have IPOs to watch out for. So we've got a dip and rip on the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 out of the blocks, bit of a sell-off, went red on the day, and now it's trying to move back up again. So potential dip and rip. It's and I said it might pull back, but will ultimately finish green on the day like it did yesterday. And I've not changed my mind on that. I still think that's going to be the case. I think it'll be a red candle, a red daily candle. I think where we opened, I don't think the high is here, pretty much where we opened. 438.47. I don't think we'll finish above that. That's just me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some diagnostics on my PC. I'm getting glitches all over the place. So I had gremlins on Monday. I had gremlins yesterday. I've got gremlins again today. Monday was worse, but I'm going to have to get it looked at. Alright, let's see what that does for us. Just replaced all the scanners, refreshed all the scanners. Hopefully that will give us no worries there, Mad Solar. You're always welcome. Disney. Everything is kind of trying to do a red to green. There's a lot of bounces. Yeah, they're not on great volume though. I don't look worth a decent volume at some Viasat. Yeah, not really. I think we'll probably look for these IPOs, see what happens. See Tempest retest $4. Could be of interest. Nice 5-minute pullback. That's a pullback actually. An argument, a weak argument for a W shape there. But it has to get over the VWAP and hold. 386 is the VWAP. Yeah, well, the S&P 500 back down, testing the yesterday's closing price again. Oh, Stone Cold, I think everybody has that, don't he? How's AMC's recovery going? Actually, not too bad. Rejected twice at $9. Try again. Higher swing lows. It's kind of bouncing on the 20 EMA. So let's see what happens. I can't believe we never got over 50 likes. So come on, there's 20 odd of you not hit the smash the thumbs up button. Just got 3 of you, any 3 of you. Put your finger out and smash that thumbs up button. Next 3 people that smash that thumbs up button, press the thumbs up button. There's a prize involved for you. Here's that's your prize. Kanji, that's not a flex. Sorry, you should have been the first. Being the first is a flex. Being the penultimate one is not a flex. Come on. Asking for smash that thumbs up button. You've either just arrived late or you've been sat on my shoulders leeching for the last hour. Disney back over $90, so I think we might have another look at Disney. Marathon Digital back over to VWAP. 10, 10, 10, 10, 12. Don't like that on Disney. Close up wicks there. Not exactly signs of strength. Marathon Digital is looking like it's trying to. A little bit of a move to the upside. Let's see. Let's let this 20 seconds. Let's this candle close out, and then we'll see where we're at on the 5 minute. Yeah, I've seen that halting a couple of times, but let's have a quick look at it. Yeah, you can't. What's going on with that? It's, Davis Commodities. Crazy price action. It's halted to the upside, and it looks like it's going to gap down. Oh no, level resumption. Level resumption. Amethyst breaking out. If it breaks over $4, it's 4. Didn't make much on that one. waiting for these IPOs to go live. Nothing else moving really. Infinera. And a slow creeper. Decent volume. Good relative volume. No real big parabolic movers today at all. We like the parabolic. They don't happen every day, but we do like them when they do happen. INQ testing high of the day. 1240. We'll have a look at Dick. DTCK. Halted up. Level resumption. Halted down. Oh, it's about to halt down. It's not quite halted. There you go. That's halted down. So yeah, a bit crazy action there, Alex. You're absolutely right. It's strange action there. Well, let's go short on Disney if it breaks below these lows. So 860. Yeah, 860. Let's get 20 cents on that to the short side. Looking at the momentum scanner, it's all red. Not much at all moving. AMC. Moving to the upside. Let's see. Low burn. Short sale restricted. It's a fairly liquid stock, easy to borrow, but short sale restricted. I announced that offering. Premarket. Trying to move back up. No, I guess we're playing out the waiting game. Just basics. GBA lost quite a bit of money, but apart from that, just basics at the moment. So I'm just concentrating on the basics. If I get enough basics, I'll finish green on the day. INQ breaking highs now up at 1250s. What are you guys trading? Hey? What are you guys doing? How are you guys making out today? Sitting on your hands, probably the best thing to do at the minute. It's all red. Yeah, no volume on that one though. Oh, we've got volume. It's gone green on the digital turbine. It's gone green. No volume. 3 cents on the range. No volatility. Yeah, struggling. We're struggling to find something nice to trade at the moment. I think Disney's probably going to be the only one that's worth checking at the moment. Hold it to the downside again. Oh yeah, that's very volatile. Yeah, just sit and wait, guys. Something will rear its ugly head. Not on that kind of volume, it won't. Inspired Entertainment. Yeah, I'm not feeling that either. Better than a 3 cent range. Disney below the VWAP. Might be worth shorting, but above the VWAP, not so much. Yeah, be patient. Well said, Nice. Well said. Patience. Patience is a virtue, especially in the world of trading. We've got these 2 IPOs that are going live later today. We've got half an hour of the stream left. Let's see what happens with these 2 IPOs. Yeah, no, absolutely. There's always another trade, always another trading day. There's always another stock. There's always another mover. That's not the stock that I was looking for. There we go. 20% trail. Let's see if we can make some money on this. Just let it play out. $100 at least. So it's again another base hit. It pulls all the way back before it moves all the way up. Patience, patience, Tony. Can't do it all at once. And I'm hungry. Oh, I think they're back. The ladies are back. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm watching those two IPOs. Oh, we're back on the 1600 down now, so it's slow burning, but $75. Taking a while to get from 50 to 70. Not even at 70 yet. I thought we might get 91 or 92 today on Disney, but it's struggling at that $0.50. Always tomorrow. Absolutely. My day currently is 64, 90 and 64. Here's the high of day, 64, 65, 67. $71, 70. Current high of day 71, 90 to 71. Well, that was a bit of a flush day. Half an hour left of the stream. Let's see if we can't get green on the day. Yes, they used to charge per. When I first got with them, it was very similar to Interactive. It was per share, commission per share. Then it went to per ticket. So for every time you press the button, every buy and sell. So per ticket, and then they changed it from per ticket to per fill. So they can charge you a bunch of commissions per every time you press the buy or every time you press the sell button. They can charge you 3 times. So I preferred the per ticket. For me, I think it was the most fair. Hey Cal, welcome back. Late start for you. It was actually cheaper than interactive, but I mean that's one of the reasons I switched, because the commissions were cheaper. And then when it became even more cheaper, so. We went from $4,000 down to like less than $2,000 down, and then we're back to $4,000 down again. So a bit like yesterday. Well, one of the IPOs is live. Come back to Disney in a second. So we've got an IPO live right now. ANSCU doesn't look like it. I mean, the level 2 is stacked, so that's not going anywhere. Level 2 absolutely stacked, so that's not going anywhere. No opportunity for a day trade there. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Makes sense. I thought, why not? Wow. What am I doing, Tony? What are you doing? Could be a disaster. Stupid enough to press the button twice, but there you go. Swings are big. Well, that is a higher price stock, so what do you expect? Yeah, absolutely. Only. You don't. The thing is, highly leveraged, I might add. You don't want to be looking at the equity position, because that can freak you out if you do. You watch the price action, watch your unrealized and realized fine, but don't look at your equity, because that can freak you out, particularly if you're using leverage. That's all you need to focus on, absolutely. I wasn't risking 900k, just remember that. Well, it's not the first time. It won't be the last. You can do that with a six-figure account. People forget that, you know, equity exposure and risk are not the same things. It's easier to make money with money. Now, to be fair, it takes money to make money. Yeah, I mean, if you've got 10k, relatively simple to make $200 a day. If you've got a 10k account, you can make $200 a day easily, very easily. Well, exactly, as if it's going to zero. Nice one, Cal. Well, I won't say congratulations just yet. I don't want to put no mockers on it, but all the best for that. Yeah, I've had bigger positions, to be fair. Bigger equity positions. You know the range it's trading in. I mean, look, 20 cents ATR, so worst case scenario, it moves 20 cents before you can get out, and that's $2 grand, as it did. I want to get out of this one. I don't like the pattern it's forming. Too much like an M pattern for me. IPOs today, pretty much a non-event. So thickly traded, just not gonna, it's not gonna move. It's like 10.06. It's got a range of about 2 cents. Yeah, well, we've all done that. Right, okay, Zane. You do you, boo-boo. Yeah, if you go too big and you're risking your account, you can blow up your account. That's you're always sweating if you're all going too big. It wasn't 100% buying power. You're not going to get 100% buying power because, but it was 90. I've got a 90% buying power button. Bed Bath and Beyond, I think it was. Yeah, you usually get an indicator of that. It doesn't just get halted straight away. You usually get a lot of volatility because people find out, people start trading. Especially a highly institutionally owned stock like Disney, you'll get increased volatility, rumors will start circulating, and then the halt will happen. So you'll get a lot of indication before something starts to hit the price action. I'm just going to get out of this. I just don't like the look of this potential M pattern that's looking there. I might short if it does material. If it breaks 90, I'll short it. But right now, I just don't like the look of that firm at a long position. And there we go. Getting some movement, and here we go. So this one very heavily stacked as well. So this is AITRU. Another one that's very heavily stacked. It's moved up 3 cents in the last 3 minutes. New IPO gone live. The 2 IPOs we were looking for, they've gone live. Very heavily traded, very thickly traded on the level 2. So just no range to take over. So going back to what I was saying earlier, volume, yeah, there's volume. 7.5 million shares been traded since it went live on this. There's volume there, but there's no volatility. There's just no range. 3 cent range across the whole day so far. So you're looking at 1 cent on each count, less than a cent in some cases. So yeah, you need volatility and volume. Yeah, 10 pips below the VWAP, not interested. When it gets back above the VWAP, I might be interested. Let's have a look at the DIC. Never heard me say that before, did you? I'll still be having kittens hearing me say that. Yeah, the bounce to the upside after all that selling, and this looks like a level resumption, so it looks very similar to what it did here. Sell, all the way down, bounce up, then sell, level resumption, and then sell again. So you might have a similar situation. I'm not saying it's going to sell on resumption. It looks like a level resumption. It's not saying it's going to moon or go up or come back down. I'm just saying it looks very similar to what it did before. So just be careful. If you're expecting that to break out, be careful. No, well, absolutely. Some of the rumours can be market maker strategies to move the price up. No, well, that happens all the time. All the time. Let's see if we get some real action. Yeah, I just know I just can't do it. So this is the type of stock, these high cap stocks are better for a swing trade because you set your price target and where you go. You don't monitor the trade, and if you set your price target, do your due diligence correctly and you set your price target, you usually get there. Swing trading is better for these higher price stocks, to be fair. $99, can we get 91, 90.99? There's 90.01. We got 91. 91 on the ask. There we go. Can we get 91 on the bid? 91 on the bid. Can we get 91 on the bid? 91 on the bid. 91 on the bid. 91 on the bid. 99, 1999, 1999. There we go. 91 on the bid. Let's go. Can we get 92? Oh, that's a bit too far. Meeting a bit of resistance at the whole dollar. Understandable. Psychological level. 12 cents on the ATR now, so I'm just putting 10 cent stop. I just put a 10 cent trailing stop in place there. So small loss on this one if it pulls all the way back. Or it could go on to make new highs, and then it becomes a profitable trade, so we'll see. There we go, it's now a profitable trade. Well, DTCK actually halted to the upside again. It did pull back, but it didn't hold to the downside. It halted to the upside again. Made a couple of £100 on that. 500 bucks. Alright, is the bounce in at $4? It certainly looks that way at the moment, because it looks like it's going to gap up and resume at $6. Carl, I actually am. I'm not actually trading in the tropics right now. I'm in my grandmother's basement, and I don't really have a chow chow or anything like that. It's just all bravado. Well, my grandmother's basement in Wigan. Actually, that'd be tough considering my grandmother A never had a basement and B has been dead for the best part of 20 years. But like, don't let the details get in the way. Don't let the facts get in the way of a nice story. Yeah, so this is halted up at the moment, Davis Commodities, and it looks like it's going to be almost a whole dollar resumption, assuming I mean, it's a 10-minute halt, by the way, so that's what I came back for the here. I thought it was going to resume. It looks it's more than a 10-minute halt. It's been halted for the last 10 minutes, so. and mangoes, Alistair. I've got papayas, mangoes, and coconuts. I've got two types of coconuts actually in the garden. And what's really useful is we've got a nice fresh chili bush. We've got fresh chilies growing in the garden as well. Where can you see the resuming price? It's 598 right now on the montage. Where the imbalance is. So if you look underneath the level one, well, it depends how you've set your montage up. But I've got it. It shows underneath the level one, and you know the it shows the where it says trading pause, and on the DAS trader, that is. So trading pause, and it shows the imbalance, and I've got 595. So it's pulling back, so this is probably gapping down at this stage when it resumes. So resumption, if it's a 15-minute halt, it'll be in 2 minutes. Anything else moving? Give us something to trade. Got a gap. I've got a. Oh, it's midnight here. I'll get myself another drink. Right. If there's enough if there's enough people watching, if there's enough people, if there's enough interest, if there's enough people watching that want me to do it, if I can get to 60 likes, in the next 5 minutes, I'll stick around and carry on trading till the bottom of the hour, till half past. Because I'm staying awake for the football match, which is 1:45. So I may as well staying away for the football match. May as well trade. Yeah, look, Alistair, I didn't swim today. I actually slept a bit today. Nice nap in the afternoon. Spent most of the afternoon yesterday in the pool. So yeah, no worries, Dennis. No worries. Always good to have you. living the double life, absolutely. The palm trees you see on my trade recaps are it's wallpaper. That's just curtains. Palm tree curtains. Let's see, this is back up to $6. So let's see, it should resume. If it's a 15-minute halt, it should resume in about 30 seconds. So let's see where it takes us. My ugly Christmas sweater. I don't have it. Like I'm going to wear a Christmas sweater in the tropics. Come on, I've got an ugly Christmas shirt I can wear. Santa Claus and stuff on it, but I've not got any ugly Christmas sweaters. I have some ugly Christmas pajamas that I brought last year. I've got when I came last year, I brought matching pajamas, so I've still got those. Family pajamas, Christmas family pajamas. Oh, spreads. Actually, not too bad. Oh, but that's it's halted. Yeah, well, I've got my Christmas tree up already there, Alistair. Well, I've not. She has. I was thinking about taking a position there, but I'm not seeing any company-specific news for Davis Commodities. It's 2x relative volume. That's basically down to the halt. I'm not seeing anything. It's 4.5 million float, negligible short interest. Not seeing any company-specific news for this kind of action, and it is normally does about just under 1 million on average shares per day. It's done over 2 million, but that's only done 2 million because of the halts preventing it from doing more. So well, good luck. It's looks like a level resumption. So I'm hoping all day. I'm hoping that you've got a stop in place. And it looks like a level resumption, so it may pull back. Yeah, looks like it's going to level resumption, and the first time it level resumption on an up halt, it flushed down into a down halt. So good luck is all I'm saying on that. Hopefully it will play out well for you. Well, Ian, good luck. Like I say, I hope it gaps up. It doesn't look like a gapping up. It looks like a level resumption right now. It doesn't look great. I was looking for an entry about 630, but it went past before I could get there. So I'm not comfortable getting in over 650. So we'll see. See what else. Might be something else moves. I mean, GVH might be bottoming out. It owed me nearly 4K, so. Yeah, not even remotely interested in trying to trade these. They're just so thickly traded. I mean, there's an order there for bloody 59,000. 59,000 buy order, 25,000 sell order. Yeah, don't like it. Next lot of IPOs is tomorrow. Well, let's see. We've got, this is a 5-minute resumption, which it probably is. We've got a minute before resumption. I don't think it's going to move up. I'll be very surprised if it moves up. I'm expecting a pullback. It might not halt, and if it doesn't halt, it'll probably pull back to the halt level. If it doesn't halt, I might look at getting in on the gap fill. Yeah, Ian, best thing to do is put your stop at break even. Put a trailing stop at break even if you can. So that if it does move up, you're covered. So it should resume in about 5 or 6 seconds. Let's see. There we go. Down, 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 into the halt. Oh, false halt. Oh, this is whippy. What's the spreads? 30-cent spreads. $0.30 spreads, 65 cents, 64 cents on the ATR. That's about right. Can it get over $7? So yesterday's close, well, $6.98 was yesterday's close. Can it get over $7 today? That initial pop there just after the open. Struggling. Yeah, I'm not playing that. What else have we got? Like view up with the least of its worries. Yeah, we'll just we'll carry on. We'll carry on. Let's see. Well, I was looking for the break over 7, but if it broke over 7, which is the red green line, I was going to take a bite, but it's now pulled back too much. Breaking lows. Got a halt level at 580. Low of this look, the low of this candle is 583. So 580 is the halt level. To the downside, the level down. It's 574 now. Move. So we're at that halt level. Halt. And now 701 to the halt side to the upside. So what are you going to do? Oh, stop. Halt, I'm pulling back. Seriously. So whippy. That's some volatility right there. It's interesting to trade, but I mean, how do you manage risk on that? It's not showing. If you can get in on stocks that are this volatile, but they're showing momentum in one way or the other. This is not showing any particular directional momentum. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's going to the up halts, it's going to the down halts, it's false halting. How do you manage your risk? How do you choose where, you know, which way this is going to go? Because you can't. Right now, it's break even on the day pretty much, and it's just too risky to trade that. That's me. To degen or not degen? Absolutely. Do you YOLO or not YOLO? Yeah. Bipolar. It is. It's a bipolar stock right now. Every time it hits the halt level, there's so many false halts in this last couple of minutes since the last resumption. Is this actually going to close? Is it going to close the halt? There you go. It has halted to the upside. And it's a level resumption again, so I don't hold much hope for it. We'll see. Still not touching it, not yet. It is getting more interesting, but I wanted to see it to have some momentum, not just be volatile, because it is volatile. It's got range. You can take advantage, but you know how do you know when the bottom's in? Are you buying? Are you going to gamble enough to buy at the halt level to the downside, or sell at the halt level to the top? I mean, hoping for a false halt and a move back up, because that's what it's doing. It's not exhibiting any momentum in either direction, so it's just not worth the risk. Tempest back over the VWAP. For the first time. Back over $4, I'm interested. If it needs to hold the VWAP first. Tempest, the top momentum stock right now. I can't. It's just volume profiles are inconsistent on that one. Maple there. Card. That's looking at red. There's a lot of red to green moves taking place today. A lot of reversals. No worries. See you tomorrow, buddy. In fact, I might just knock it on the head myself today as well. Earnings. Let's have a quick look at earnings. I'm not convinced that there's really any good earnings, any notable earnings happening after hours today. So I'm just going to have a quick look. Who do I think might be worth taking a watch with? AstraZeneca, Novavax, all pre-market, Krispy Kreme, Grab. But they were all Plug Power, Hawaiian Electric, Groupon. Nah, still not feeling it. I'll probably watch the football and go to bed. Yeah, let's see. Just for entertainment value, level resumption. It's a volatile one, I'll give it that much. Should get a resumption in about 30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what I'm looking for. So we'll get a resumption here. I'm actually watching Disney out of the corner of my eye, because if Disney breaks $90 and goes below $90, I'm going to short it. I think Disney is right for shorting up there at $90. But we'll see. Tempest over $4. Be of interest. Here we go. Any second now. Ooh, that's flush. There's no way you could have got out of that. To the halt level to the downside, and then straight back up again. It doesn't know what it's doing, this. It doesn't know what it's doing. Yeah, Joe, I kind of have my flow. Joy Cole, yeah, I hear what you're saying. 66 cents. I don't touch anything under $1. I very rarely touch anything under $2. So I don't look at anything under $2. I don't touch those penny stocks for mine. But yeah, I mean, I can see it's moving. Let's have a look at Tempest. Testing over the VWAP. Can it hold the VWAP this time? Rejected last time at 390. You know what? I'm going to wrap it up. Like I say, if Disney breaks under $90, I'll sell it. But other than that, I think I'm locking another second red day in a row. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, hopefully you'll have a night. How's the Rioja, by the way, Alistair? How's the Rioja? Absolutely. The early 8 o'clock time. And a little bit extra, an extra half an hour in the morning. Starting a half an hour early. Yeah, I can imagine. I would say bring me back a bottle, but it's a bit far for a bottle of Rioja. Yeah, saving me a glass. I'll nip out and get myself some. Actually, I'm going to go nip out and get. I'm out of wine at the moment. My local supplier was out of wine, so I couldn't get any. So I'm going to have to get some more. All they had was Merlot, and I'm like, okay, can't really go wrong with Merlot, but can't go right with it either. No worries, buddy. Catch you later. I'm gonna lock it up, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. We do it all again. Take it easy, kids and cadets.